Hello, welcome students. Today we are going to discuss class 12th chapter 6, that is continuity and differentiability. Today we are going to discuss about continuity. In other words, we say continuity as continuous function. We are going to check here. Now, how can we check continuous function? There are different types. We are going to check continuity of function by use of limits. Type first is here. When the function is given, any function we can take here. We are taking here algebraic function. We have to check at the indicated point 2. We have to apply the limit on the given function, replacing the value of function x square. If we replace x by 2, we get 4. If it is same as if we put the value direct in the original function, then the function is called continuous function. This is first type of function. When simple function is given, single function, point is also indicated. It may be given, maybe we have to choose. If we apply the limit at same point and the function gives the same answer as we put directly, then the function is called here continuous function. This is type first. Type number 2, when function has given two different values. For example, this is given when x is not equal to 1 and at x equal to 1 it is given by 2. When one variable, other is constant value is given, then we apply direct limit, which is common here, to the variable part of function, and we check is it equal at the equality value, that is 2, or not. If we replace the value of function, this one variable part only, x square minus 1 upon x minus 1, we have to check it should be 2. If you see here, when we put here x equal to 1, we get here square of 1 minus 1 divided by 1 minus 1, which is our 0 by 0 form. As we have done in previous class, to remove 0 by 0 form, first method we can apply factor method. So we are applying here factor method by using identity a square minus b square. We get here a plus b, a minus b. If you see here, this common factor is cancelled out. So we are left with this function only. If we put x is equal to 1 here, we get 1 plus 1, 2, same as right side value. If this value match, then function is called continuous function. We are taking more example on it. Now we are taking example of trigonometric function. We have done this one. This value is given of trigonometric function, other is given 3. It is at not equal to 0, it is at equal to 0. Again, one variable part, other is constant part. We use only variable part to simplify and match this constant value. So limit, common point is here 0, given function, so it become limit x tends to 0, given function is this one. We have done in previous class this rule, limit theta tends to 0, sine of theta by theta. If you see here, theta is 3x, so it should be divided by 3x. So divide by numerator and denominator by 3x. We get this one. Applying their limits separate. If you see here, x cancel out, upper part become 1 by 3 constant, so there is no need of limit because there is no variable x. Now we have to see lower part only. If we come out to our rule, it is angle divided by angle, and angle should be there. Here angle is 3x, downside is also 3x, so it should be 3x. As we know, if value of x is approaches to 0, if we multiply by 3 on both sides, there will be no change of limit. So we change the limit by 3x tends to 0. Now according to rule, this value become 1. So we get overall answer as 1 by 3. Means we are getting here, when we apply the limit at f of x, we get 1 by 3, which is different from given value of function. It means function is not continuous. Otherwise we can say discontinuous. Another example we are taking here from trigonometric part. Function is again given two values like 1 minus cos x divided by x square, 1 by 2 when x equal to 0. It is when not x equal to 0. Again one variable part, one is constant part. Again we apply the limit on variable part only. So testing at the common point to the function, limit x tends to 0, function is 1 minus cos x divided by x square. If we put here x equal to 0, we know that cos 0 is 1. So it becomes 0 by 0 form. To remove trigonometric function 0 by 0 form, we use identities, otherwise rules. So we are going to apply here rule 1 minus cos 2 theta is given by 2 sin square theta. We are going to apply it here. So we get here limit x tends to 0, 2 sin square x by 2 divided by x square. Here if you see angle is x by 2, we need angle, it is square of angle but not square of 4. So we are dividing by 2, multiply by 2. By solving this constant we get 1 by 2, taking it outside. Limit x tends to 0, it is square of sine of x by 2, downside is square of x by 2, taking it in the bracket with whole square. By rule we have done here limit angle tends to 0, sine of theta divided by theta, it is given by 1. Same rule we are going to apply it here. So it becomes 1 by 2 square of 1, which is 1 by 2. It means when we apply the limit on the function, this is same as the value when x is equal to 0. It means f is continuous function. This is our second type of function. Now we are going to discuss third type of function, in which function contain more than one variable part, like this. This is at x equal to 1, x less than 1 but more than equal to 1 by 2, where x is more than 1 but less than equal to 2. If you see here, there is 1 is limit common, so we can apply first part. Means only one case. If you see here, it is equal part. This is equal case. Less than 1 means it is left part of it. More part means it is right part of it. Means we are having a limit 1 equality case. One is the left part, other is the right part. In case of left, we say it as left limit. On the right part, we say it as right limit. Means in third type, when we are having two variable terms, then we have to use left limit as well as right hand limit. In left hand limit, we have used value minus h, value plus h. So we are going to apply left hand limit, limit x tends to 1 minus, this is the indication for left limit on the function. For right hand limit, limit x tends to 1 plus, this is a symbol for right side. Now we have to choose the function according to value. Less than 1 means left of 1, this one. So function should be 3 by 2 minus x. Be careful at this time. We choose the function from here according to the limit part. It is less than 1 means left, so we choose according to this. This is right side of 1, so we choose according to this. So limit x tends to 1 plus, function is here 3 by 2 plus x. In third type, when we use left and right, we cannot use direct limit because it indicates lesser value and more value. So we have to use here substitution method in third type. Minus indicate minus putting, and plus symbol indicate here plus type of putting. As you know, when we use substitution method, limit after substitution become 0. Because when we put x equal to 1, 1 automatic become cancel out, so value of h become 0. That's why 100% after substitution limit become 0. So we get here limit of variable h tends to 0, 3 by 2 minus x replaces by this one. Here limit h tends to 0, 3 by 2, x replaces by 1 plus h. When we use h equal to 0, we get this one. Here we get this one. If we simplify from here, we get half of the answer. Here we get 5 by 2. Means left hand limit is not same as right hand limit. If we get these two values are same, then we say limit exists. But here these are not equal, so limit does not exist. If sometime we get left and right are same, then we check this value should be same as this value, equal value. If all are become equal, then the third type of function is known as continuous function. So this is the third type of function. We are going to continue with other example. Students, now we are going to discuss most important question from board examination point of view. Here function is given with two unknown values a and b, a and b. Here 1 is the common point. This is at the point when it is equal. This is more than means right. This is less than 1 means left value we are using. So we have to use here left hand limit and right hand limit. Testing point is here 1. So 1 indication with minus symbol for left, plus symbol for right. We indicate here function. In this question we have to find out the missing values a and b. Be careful because this is an important question from board exam related. Here we have to choose the function when x less than 1 means left case, this one. So value of function is given by 5ax minus 2b. Here this is the right case. In right, this is the case. Function value is given by 3ax plus b. Now as we know, in case of left hand limit and right hand limit, we use substitution method. So as we put the value, substitution become 0. Here we put here x equal to 1 minus h. As we put x is equal to 1, value of h become 0. So as we replace it, h becomes 0. 5a value of x is 1 minus h minus 2b. Here limit h tends to 0. 3a value of x is 1 plus h plus b. When we put h is equal to 0 here, we get this one. And here we get this one. From here we get this one, 5a minus 2b. From here we get 3a plus b. As f is given here continuous, we have to find a and b. It means left hand limit should be same as right hand limit. This is the case for limit exists. To continuous, it should be same as value given at that point. Means at equal case, it is given here 11. So replacing the values, this value is 11, this value is 3a plus b, this value is 5a minus 2b. Means here we are having two equations. This is second one. First one is this one. Now we have to simplify with the help of any one method of 10th class we have done. We are using here elimination method of 10th class, equating the value of b here. First equation no change, second equation multiply by 2. It becomes 6a plus 2b is equal to 22. On adding, b cancel out. 11a is equal to 33 means a value become 3. Now from 2, 3 times a plus b, 11. Now we are using here logical method. 9 plus which value gives 11? That is 2. This is the most important question for board exam. So students, be careful about this type of questions. Please like the video and subscribe the channel and share the video for the benefits of other students. Please remember, like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.